Alright everyone, so today we are here to talk about a very important topic, and that is Easton, because now we know that this week we are indeed getting Easton. I think this was a lot of people's predictions, but a lot of people were also thrown off about the PvP rule, thinking that there was a chance that Zeldris could come out. But now we know that it is Easton, and the question that everybody is asking is, what do I do? Do I summon? Do I not summon? It's been really tough. We've just been getting thrown a crazy amount of super tempting banners, and the fact that we just got the celebration units for the part 2 of the anniversary, 6 units on one banner that are very limited, that end up giving you all those bonuses for hell raids and costumes, that as well as everyone saving up for Lost Fame Meliodas. People have spent all their gems on this. It's been really tough, and now that Easton is out, a lot of people are very conflicted on what to do, and I'll tell you guys right now that while Easton is okay, this is one of the banners where if you don't end up getting her, you don't really have to feel too bad about it. Now, if you guys do have the gems though, there is one thing that I will say is that I don't think it's a bad banner to summon on, and that's because it is an original character banner, which means that it's going to be a step up. So the great thing about this is you know that you are going to get her guaranteed for 242 gems, and there's probably going to be some other goodies that you end up getting along with it through the loyalty rewards like hammers, anvils, and that sort of stuff. But this is a great banner in the sense that it goes both ways. Like, if you end up summoning on this banner, it's a good value. You know, you're going to get her, she's not bad, you're going to get other stuff as well, and you know you're going to get her for 242 gems. If you skip out though and you decide not to go for her, you don't really have to feel too bad about it either, because while she's decent, it's not like it's a game breaker in any one particular part of the game not having her. The thing that she really shines the most at is honestly going to be, she's really good for your Red Demon team, and honestly, that's why I'm going to go for her. If you guys are wondering what I'm going to do, I am indeed going to summon. I think I'm just going to do one rotation, unless something crazy happens, just going to be the 242 gems, but my Red Demon team is by far my weakest team for Hell Raids, and having her on that team is going to be really awesome, because you could almost even think of her as kind of like a better version of Green Hellbrim. I know that might not be the absolute best comparison, but the reason why I say that is because she really shines here for her second card, which is going to increase the attack-related stats. And that's not just going to be attack, of course, that's also going to include Pierce rate, which is huge for Pierce units, of course. And, she's blue, and then another Pierce unit who's also blue, Blue Demon Meliodas. Obviously, that's a really big buff right there. And then also crit chance and crit damage as well. So this is a super good card, really kind of the signature of Green Hellbrim's skill kit as well. But that's not all. Her first ability here is just generally considered to be more useful than the other card that Hellbrim has, which is his Poison. Because here you have an AoE, but also it fills up her ultimate gauge on the rank 2, and fills up her ultimate gauge even more so on the rank 3. And with this buff right here of attack-related stats, it works super well with her passive, which is going to increase her basic stats, which is just going to make her stronger in every way combined. And the fact that one of the areas of the game that she's really going to be used the most and where she fits in super well is Hell Raids, specifically Red Demon. And when you end up doing Hell Raids, of course, it's not just your team, it's a friend's team as well. This buff right here is going to activate on 6 units instead of just 3, and that means that you're going to be able to immediately get the full benefit of this buff right here, because it does have a limit of 5 times. So, she's definitely good. Is she absolutely insane? Must have. Game changer? Absolutely not. And I know that there are some people who might be getting a bit confused about the other Easton, who is actually a newer unit on the JP version of the game, and Green Easton here is a game changer. She is absolutely insane, super good, and this is definitely going to be a, I've got to say must summon. Like, if she were to come out right now, definitely a must summon. Who knows exactly when she's going to be coming out? I know there was some speculation that we would be getting Green Easton and Blue Easton on the same banner, but to be perfectly honest, Green Easton is just too good right now for the global version of the game, and I think that would invalidate a lot of the future plans and upcoming banners that are going to be released. But, Green Easton, definitely keep an eye out, because she is absolutely insane. And you can still get a good amount of damage from her ultimate as well. I'm talking about the Blue Easton now, going back to the Blue Easton, which is the one that we're getting. because it's spike damage, which is double crit damage increase, but also you've got her own buff here, which is going to give you crit damage, of course, and she has a good amount of crit chance and crit damage as well. So when you end up buffing her, getting all of her benefits from her stats, and combine that with the crit damage, you are going to get some benefit here from the spike damage. So even though it looks like it has a pretty low multiplier right there, 350 scaling up to 525%, if you do get her 6 out of 6, you will see a solid amount of damage right there. Now, you do get her guaranteed at 242 gems, but we do know on the horizon there is some other stuff coming up here as well. Now, we know that Easton and Mono, what they decided to do is separate it on the JP version of the game. They had them both on the same banner. And another unit, let's actually go back to one of the very first things that I said here towards the start of the video, and some speculation that people thought that Zeldris would actually be coming out this week because of the current PvP rule that we have, which gives you extra crit damage. And that is a big consideration, especially to free-to-play and low spenders, as Zeldris is probably somewhere around the corner. I can't say next week, the week after that. We also know Gloxinia is somewhere around the corner as well. But this is a unit where I would definitely say you want to keep your eyes out and possibly think about summoning on him when he does come out, because he is indeed very strong. This is definitely a unit, especially for PvP players who are absolutely going to be on the lookout for. And I will say that both Zeldrises are actually decent. The blue one, I think, probably sees more use, and the blue one is going to end up being the Zeldris that is added to the Part 2 summons. So that means that, of course, if you do have any Part 2 tickets and you want to give yourself a chance to get him, you're going to have to wait until he comes out, and then after his banner is actually done, he'll be added to the Part 2 pool, and you'll have a chance to get him there. The red Zeldris, on the other hand, will be added to the coin shop, and my guess here is Netmarble is going to follow that traditional theme that they've been doing on Global, where they end up putting both versions of Zeldris on the same banner, the regular one and then the coin shop one. But this banner, I want to also emphasize a big difference between this banner, the Zeldris banner, and the one that we are getting here, which is the Blue Easton banner, is we know that Blue Easton, you're guaranteed to get her at 242 gems. You're going to get other stuff as well as a bonus because she is an original character, whereas Zeldris, it's probably going to be just a pickup banner, just like, many other units, and that means that you are going to have to rely on RNG a lot more, and if you spend a bunch of gems, there's no guarantee that you're going to get him. You could easily go through 500 or even close to 1,000 gems, and if you're really unlucky, you're not going to be able to get him. So that is a very, very big consideration to make when it comes to original character banners versus just regular unit banners on the pickup draw. So to really kind of wrap things up here, the most important thing is this is a great banner in the sense that going both ways, you don't have to feel bad about either decision. Whether you decide to skip out, you shouldn't feel too bad that, it's not like she's a game changer or anything like that. But if you do decide to go for her, knowing you're going to get her at 242 gems, knowing that she's pretty solid, especially for red hell raids, and you're probably going to get some other stuff with her bonuses in the pickup draw as well. I think it's pretty cool. I really like the fact that this week it's not like you're going to feel bad if you choose one decision versus the other. And if you guys are wondering, I am going to go through at least one round, so hopefully these summons should be up on the channel quite shortly. But that's going to be about it for the video for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are going to do and what your plans are for this banner, as well as banners coming out in the future. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a quick like. It really does mean more than you can imagine. If you want to help out as well, subscribing to the channel will give you notifications of more videos in the future, and more Grand Cross Global videos should be popping up on the screen right about now, or in the suggested videos to your right or below. Over 150 guides, tutorials, and other fun videos on the channel. Feel free to check them out, but if not, until next time, have a fantastic day, everyone. Take care. This is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.